top 5 tips to stay safe this cycling season. Be sure your bicycle is in good working order before heading out on the road. You must have working brakes, a horn or bell, and reflectors or lighting. Always wear a helmet. Inspect it for damage and make sure it's the right size. Learn the rules of the road and abide by them. Ride as far to the right shoulder of the road as possible and obey all traffic signs and signals. Learn hand signals to help others around you know what you're about to do. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. Watch out for cars that are turning, your position in relation to a driver's blind spot, and any hazards that could quickly cause concern, such as car doors opening. No matter if you're a cyclist or a motorist, you must practice patience when you're on the roadway. If we all use the road in a respectful way, we will be able to ensure a much safer cycling season for everyone. Let's all make a commitment and show that we care to share.
Cross at intersections where crosswalks are marked and traffic signals are in operation. Although walking, you must still obey all traffic signals. If there is no crosswalk in sight, cross the road using a route that is the shortest distance to the opposite side. When crossing a roadway at any point other than a marked crosswalk or at an intersection, you must yield the right-of-way to all vehicles. Where sidewalks are provided, use them. Pedestrians are required to stay off the paved roadway when sidewalks are available. If you find yourself in a situation where sidewalks are not provided, walk only on the shoulder of the road facing traffic. This will allow you to watch for oncoming vehicles. Always be aware of traffic around you. Don't suddenly leave a curb or other place of safety and walk or run into the path of an oncoming vehicle. Pedestrians should never go around, over, or under any crossing gate at railroad tracks or bridges.
Hey guys, and welcome to Simply Hike. In this advice video, I'm going to be talking to you about the best ways of planning your hike to stay safe. So the first tip we advise you to do is let people know where you're going and when you're going, and pretty much as much detail as you can. Whether that's a text message to your mum or your mates, or also leave another OS map with your highlighted, supposedly highlighted route on there. So if you do get lost, you can refer it to, you can tell people to refer it to them, so then they can help you and find you. As I say, reminding people where you are is key. So our second bit of advice is respect Mother Nature. Now what do I mean by that? The weather. Check it the night before, check it the morning, check it the week before, and just see how that week is planning out. You really want to be checking on that, because that's going to determine where you're going to hike and how long for, what sort of time frame you've got. So advice number 3, carry the right gear. Make sure you've got your emergency shelter, make sure you've got your thermal blanket, make sure you've got your first aid kit, make sure you've got enough, food and water, your head torch. Seriously, really think about what you're going to be carrying. You want to account for every possibility or every accident that might happen, really plan it out. And then also means you can play around with your bag as well to try and make your kit a lot lighter by, not carrying the unessentials. Our fourth bit of advice is respect and be aware of the wildlife. You want to make sure that you're not, walking or hiking on their, their trail paths or anything like that. It's their home at the end of the day. You really want to make sure that you're respecting them. So our fifth bit of advice, stick to the plan. What's the point in telling people where you're going to be going, just in case you get lost, but then you don't actually do it? And obviously, there's always going to be swings and roundabouts, slightly different sections that you're going to have to take due to the weather or something like that, but try and keep true to the trail as possible. Next bit of advice, stay visible. Wear really bright colours, if you can, blue shirt, really orange pants, really think of the 80s, should we say, when it comes to it. But the clearer and the brighter that you are means you'll be seen. So if you get lost up on the hills, you'll be able to be spotted more easily. I hope those tips and advices really helped you out. If you want to view any of our other advice videos, just head over to our YouTube channel.
Encountering a bear in the Lake Louise area is a real possibility, and there are a few things you should keep in mind. It's best to travel in groups of 4 or more, make lots of noise on the trail so the bear knows that you're coming, and talk loudly or let out a bear call like, "Hey, bear!" every so often. And of course, be sure to carry bear spray and have it easily accessible at all times. So in other words, don't keep it at the bottom of your bag. In the event of a bear encounter, it is important to remain calm. Avoid eye contact, as this can be seen as a sign of aggression, and slowly back away while speaking calmly to the bear. It is very important not to run, as this may prompt the bear to chase you, and bears are way faster than people are. Bear spray should be used as a last resort, and only used if the bear approaches. It's essentially a strong pepper spray that will disorient the bear, making it hard to see or smell, which will allow you to remove yourself from the situation. Keep in mind that a bear has to be quite close, as this only reaches 3 to 5 meters or 10 to 15 feet. Proper use of bear spray should be explained to you at the point of purchase, and each canister will have instructions printed on the side as well. Safe travels and happy trails.